Madam Clerk, I think it's 6 o'clock, isn't it? And let's see, and Tasty Tuesdays tonight? Super, super. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for our meeting to begin. This is the second regular meeting for the month, outside of our workshop meeting, and had a special call last night, which I think the consensus is went well, so we're happy. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Goebel. Commissioner Newby.
Here.
Commissioner Brewer.
Present.
Commissioner Cole.
Here.
Mayor Blythe.
Here, thank you. Let's see. I saw Patrick walk in. Does that mean you're doing the invocation tonight? Good evening, my friend. If you'll come, please, and get us started.
Let us pray. God of all creation, we thank you for the gift of this day. Thank you for the gift of community. We thank you for the many ways in which we find your love and your mercy showing up in ways that we might expect and in ways that we do not expect. We ask that your love, your mercy, your justice, all of this would accompany this session and each step as we go forth to our families, to our neighbors. May all that we do increase our capacity to love you and one another. All this we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Patrick Messer, pastor of the First Christian Church, and appreciate your coming tonight. We're honored to have a local U.S. Armed Forces veteran with us to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. Pleased to welcome Mr. Paul Mazurek, Staff Sergeant retired. Mr. Mazurek is the chairman of the Madison County Veterans Committee. He served 21 years in the Kentucky National Guard and is a Desert Storm veteran. He was a member of the 2123rd Heavy Equipment Transportation Unit here in Richmond and is also a member of the Kentucky Veterans Hall of Fame. Mr. Mazurek, thank you for your service to our country and for leading our pledge this evening. Please proceed.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Yes, sir.
Stand if you're able. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
What years were you with the 23rd?
Let's see. I think around 1989 to, I retired in 2002. But I was, before that we were company B736, so smaller trucks.
I was with the 206 engineers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. You know, Donahue?
Arthur, yeah.
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 Oh, that's great.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Thank you again, sir. Let's see, we've already called the roll, haven't we?
Yes, sir.
The minutes that are listed on our agenda, let's see, the one that is ready for us tonight is the minutes from the special call meetings, is that right, Madam Clerk?
Yes, sir.
Held on June 9, 5 p.m. The other minutes, the workshop meeting, June 18, and the special call hearing and meeting, June 22, will be submitted at the next meeting. If you've had a chance to look at that special call, maybe have a motion, please, to approve the minutes as presented for the special call meeting, June 9.
I move.
Commissioner Newby,
Second.
Commissioner Brewer, is there any discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Newby.
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer.
Yes.
Commissioner Cole.
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. We'll reserve that all in favor until when we get tired.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ordinance 26-20, an ordinance of the City of Richmond, Kentucky, declaring the city's intent to annex 217 Pleasure Drive property into city limits and referring the annexation to the Richmond Planning and Zoning Commission for a zoning recommendation. This is a second reading, therefore we will vote tonight. Mr. Attorney, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Whereas Richard and Julie O'Toole, the owner of the property described below, has requested to a voluntary annexation into city limits of the said tract, whereas the property is contiguous to the city's boundaries and is urban in character, and whereas no part of the property proposed to be annexed is included within the boundary of another incorporated city, and whereas the city of Richmond can provide city services to the property, and whereas the Board of Commissioners of the City of Richmond, Kentucky finds it to be in the public interest that the property be annexed into city limits, now therefore be it ordained as follows. Section 1. In accordance with the provisions of Chapter 81A of the Kentucky Revised Statutes, the City of Richmond, Kentucky does hereby express its intention to annex into city limits that certain tract of property more particularly described as follows, to wit, Hillcrest Subdivision, Addition Number 3, 217 Pleasure Drive, Lot 27, 0.35 acres, Richmond, Kentucky, Deed Book 846, page 650, Plat Book 2, page 169. This matter is hereby referred to the City of Richmond Planning and Zoning Commission for that body's recommendation as to the appropriate zoning classification. Section 3, this ordinance shall be effective immediately upon its adoption following second reading and publication in accordance with the provisions of applicable Kentucky law.
Thank you, sir. This is again the second reading of ordinance 26-20. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Cole,
Second.
Commissioner Brewer. Is there any discussion? Anything further, Mr. City Manager? We're ready here. There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Ordinance 26-21, an ordinance of the City of Richmond, Kentucky declaring the city's intent to annex 223 Pleasure Drive and 611 Benjamin Drive into city limits and referring the annexation to the Richmond Planning and Zoning Commission for a zoning recommendation. Again, this is a second reading. We do vote tonight. Mr. Attorney, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Whereas Kenneth and Karen Allen, the owner of property described below, has requested a voluntary annexation into city limits of the said tract, whereas the property is contiguous to the city's boundaries and is urban in character, and whereas no part of the property proposed to be annexed is included within the boundary of another incorporated city, and whereas the City of Richmond can provide city services to the property, and whereas the Board of Commissioners of the City of Richmond, Kentucky finds it to be in the public interest that the property be annexed into city limits. Now therefore be it ordained as follows. Section 1. In accordance with the provisions of Chapter 81A of the Kentucky Revised Statutes, the City of Richmond, Kentucky does hereby express its intention to annex into city limits that certain tract of property more particularly described as follows, to wit, Hillcrest Subdivision, Addition Number 3, 223 Pleasure Drive, Lot 30, 0.38 acres, Richmond, Kentucky, Deed Book 838, page 84, Plat Book 2, page 169, and Hillcrest Subdivision Number 3, 611 Benjamin Drive, Lot 28, 0.42 acres, Richmond, Kentucky, Deed Book 721, page 556, Plat Book 2, page 169. Section 2. The matter is hereby referred to the City of Richmond Planning and Zoning Commission for that body's recommendation as the appropriate zoning classification. Section 3, this ordinance shall be effective immediately upon its adoption following second reading and publication in accordance with the provisions of applicable Kentucky law.
Thank you, Mr. Attorney. This is ordinance again 26-21. This is a second reading. May we have a motion, please, bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
I move.
Commissioner Newby,
Second.
Commissioner Brewer. Is there any discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Attorney Isaacs, thank you very much for being present, sir.
Thank you all very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Ordinance 26-22, an ordinance of the City of Richmond creating a code enforcement lien rebate program to encourage development in blighted city property. This is again a second reading. Mr. Attorney again, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. In the continuing effort to endear myself to Commissioner Newby, I'll be summarizing this one as well.
Thank you, Slick.
This ordinance creates a code enforcement lien rebate program that allows purchasers who buy Richmond properties with existing code enforcement liens to receive a rebate of the lien amount after completing negotiated redevelopment improvements. Eligible for properties purchased on or after January 1, 2026, the program requires participants to enter a written agreement with the city outlining improvements, timelines, and investment thresholds. None of these requirements shall exceed 18 months from the date of the agreement. So there is a sunset provision. After completing the agreed-upon work, the developer may request verification from the city. If the city confirms compliance, the Board of Commissioners may approve a rebate, which must be issued within 30 days after the commission approval. This program aims to reduce blight, encourage private investment, and support economic revitalization within the city of Richmond.
Thank you, Mr. Attorney. That's a summary of ordinance 26-22. This is a second reading. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor now for discussion and approval?
So move.
Commissioner Brewer.
Second.
Commissioner Newby. Is there any discussion?
Mayor, if I may.
Yes, sir, please.
As you all know, we have a lot of different properties within the city that are blighted, dilapidated, and incur a high level of codes enforcement fines. And we think this will help with builders being able to come in and purchase those properties. Because right now, let's say you have a $20,000 lien on a property. You come in, you buy the lot for anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, and then you got to pay the lien as well. They can't make the money work to purchase a property and build a new house on it or renovate the one that's on it. So what this allows them to do is they would pay for the lien up front, purchase the house or the lot, and it would be up to us to determine within 18 months if they've improved that property, and then they could get their lien money back. So it's kind of an incentive to clean up some of these properties, lots and houses. I think it's pretty innovative, really.
Just, yeah. I was going to say there's an application to do that.
Yeah.
Proposed and, okay.
And we would inspect the property, once the builder or developer was ready for us to show the improvements, we could get on site and probably have building codes look at it and determine the improvements, and then present it back to you for the rebate to be approved. And that's not something we do administratively, right?
Yes, no, it'd have to be approval from the Board of Commissioners, and the intention behind this is, it's not going to be sign the agreement, then 18 months later, they're asking for that. We're going to have it implemented internally to where there's going to be ongoing check-ins, continuing inspections. It's not just sign here, we're going to hand you the money. There's going to be a pretty rigorous standards we're holding them to. The punch list is going to be no different than any other purchase, but it's going to be a punch list from the city to the developer saying, if you X all these off, then we can talk about a rebate.
Thank you. Any further discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole.
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Ordinance 26-23, an ordinance of the City of Richmond adopting the annual budget for the City of Richmond for the fiscal year 2027, estimating revenues and resources and appropriating funds for the operations of city government. This is a second reading. Mr. City Manager, please.
Mayor, Commissioners, I think we had a very productive discussion last night about our fiscal year 27 budget.
I agree.
A lot of good input, a lot of good questions. And it looks tonight like Shay's going to get to do the second reading. So we'll let her do second reading unless there's any further questions.
All right, proceed, please.
An ordinance of the City of Richmond adopting the annual budget for the City of Richmond for the fiscal year 2027, estimating revenues and resources and appropriating funds for the operations of city government. Whereas a budget proposal has been prepared and delivered to the City Commission, and whereas the City Commission has reviewed the budget proposal and necessary modifications have been completed as recommended. Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the annual budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2026, and ending June 30th, 2027, is hereby presented as follows. I'll start with the general fund, much the same as yesterday. Total resources for appropriations will be $71,072,543. Total appropriations will be $57,043,362, with an estimated fund balance at 6/30/27 of $14,029,181. Our contingency reserve fund, our total resources for appropriation will be $31,375,000. We don't have any appropriations this year, so our ending fund balance is estimated at $31,375,000. Our stormwater fund, our total resources for appropriation is $1,132,310, with $100,000 of total appropriations for an ending fund balance of $1,032,310. Our Irvin McDowell Fund will have total resources for appropriations of $354,032, total appropriations of $100,000, and an estimated fund balance at year-end of $254,032. Our municipal aid program will have estimated total resources for appropriations at $673,003, total appropriations at $672,200, for an estimated ending balance of $803. Our federal funds will begin with resources for appropriations of $147,984, appropriations of $60,000, for an ending balance of $87,984. In our capital projects fund, our total resources for appropriation is $7,206,159. Our total appropriations will be $501,479, and an estimated ending fund balance of $1,704,681. Our self-funded insurance will have $4,214,920 in resources, $3,849,320 in appropriations, with an ending balance of $365,600. Our workers' compensation fund will have $3,026,074 in resources for appropriation, $500,000 in appropriations, and an estimated ending balance of $2,526,074. Our new fund of Whitehall will include resources for appropriations of $294,976 and total appropriations of $253,176, for an ending balance of $41,800. Our police and fire pension fund will include $277,000 in resources for appropriation and $20,532 in appropriations, for an ending balance of $256,468. Our CDBG fund will include $200,109 and total appropriations of $200,000, for an ending balance of $109. Our LLEBG fund will include resources of $157,000 and appropriations of $150,000, for an ending balance of $7,000. State funds will include resources in $675,000, appropriations in $350,000, for an ending balance of $325,000. Parks Project Bond 2 will have total resources for appropriations of $1,383,135 and total appropriations of $1,378,206, for an ending balance of $4,929. Bond 3 will include resources for appropriations of $14,461,367. Total appropriations of $14,461,266 for an ending balance of $101. Our opioid fund will include resources of $867,855 with appropriations of $200,000 for an ending balance of $667,855. Our TIF fund will include resources of $450,000, appropriations of $100,000 for an estimated ending balance of $350,000. Our debt service fund will include resources of $5,419,955 with appropriations of $5,419,544 for an ending balance of $411. Our tourism fund will include resources of $1,060,000, appropriations of $780,000, and an estimated fund balance at year-end of $280,000. The 2027 fiscal year budget is hereby approved as submitted. The amounts budgeted above are hereby appropriated to the accounts indicated for the 2027 fiscal year budget. The city clerk is hereby directed to publish a copy of the fiscal year 2027 budget ordinance in accordance with KRS 424.240. This city ordinance shall be in full force and effect upon second reading and adoption and publication by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners.
Thank you very much, Shay. This is second reading of our budget. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Cole,
Second.
Commissioner Newby. Any discussion? Anything, Mr. City Manager, you want to?
Mayor, I just want to thank Sharon and Shay and the finance department's work on this and all the department heads that we worked with through the process. You know, this takes about 90 to 120 days of steady work and adjustments. And I enjoyed our productive discussion last night about the budget. I think that's important for you all's engagement. I enjoyed the budget message at the work session. I thought that was productive for everybody. I would say we probably need to update your budget books from the original ones we gave you because that has changed since.
Yes,
And we'll do so for posting on the website as well. So
thank you very much.
happy to entertain any questions.
Any? And Sharon, thank you. Thank you. How did it feel sitting back there and listening to that being read this time? You did, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, Shay, for it. There's no further discussion. Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole.
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you.
Shay, thank you. Good job.
Thank you
Yes,
very much.
indeed. Excellent, excellent. Incidentally, Shay, you are the second person in line to keep me out of jail. Thank you so much. Thank you. Order 26-94, an order of the City of Richmond promoting 2 employees in the fire department. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas it is the intention of the Board of Commissioners to have highly qualified personnel within the city departments, and whereas firefighters 1, 2, and 3 classifications provide firefighter personnel with an opportunity for personal growth, education while improving the workforce itself, and whereas a notice and opportunity was given to all eligible personnel within the fire department to test and qualify for firefighter 2. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the following promotions effective June 26th payroll as a part of the approved fire pay scale 25-26 budget. Firefighter 2, pay grade 3, Joshua Ebert, originally hired in 2025, and Jalen Lamb, originally hired in 2025 as well. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. This is Order 26-94. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Newby
Second.
and Commissioner Cole. Is there any discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-95, an order of the City of Richmond updating various job descriptions. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the City of Richmond has job descriptions for the employees, and whereas after review, it has been determined that these positions need to be amended to provide for more professional growth within the departments. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the following job descriptions and pay grades for the City of Richmond is hereby adopted. For Administration Department, will be the Director of Grants and Marketing, pay grade 7, it's an edit. Director of Economic Development, pay grade 7, which is an edit. Downtown and Retail Development Manager, pay grade 5, edit. And the Economic Development Project Manager, pay grade 4, which is an edit. The Building and Maintenance and Grounds Department, which will be the Director of Building and Maintenance Grounds, pay grade 6, which is an edit. The Fire Department will be Fire Chief, pay grade 8, which is also an edit. The attached description shall be made a part of the city's job descriptions and incorporated within their departmental structure. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-95. May we have a motion, please, bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Brewer,
Second.
Commissioner Newby. Just a quick question, general, without responding anything specific. Is there a distinction somewhere, maybe HR or whoever, or in an overall way? I'm looking at directors, managers, formerly some coordinators. Is there a distinction between that kind of job title, or is it really a matter of the department and the assignment and so on?
No, there's distinctions. I think what's happened is, as we're trying to get away from the phrase of industrial development.
Yes.
People hear industrial and they think smokestacks. And as we build this team for economic development, we've changed these titles, and this has all really evolved through, in our new personnel policy, we now do every year a job description review with the
Yes.
department heads. And we're getting really good feedback from our department heads about how they need to tweak those job descriptions and titles. So I think there is a distinction. For economic development, we feel like these titles are better suited to really market as economic development and not industrial development.
Yes.
And look at small business, retail, commercial, and large manufacturing. And then the Building Maintenance and Grounds Department, that was a supervisor position. As you know, we've created a new Building and Grounds Department, moved the Parks Department grounds people underneath that department, along with the staff we had there, which is about 30 employees now. So we did feel that was warranted as a director's position, overseeing that
Yes.
department. And then the fire chief pay grade was just an edit. So I think you'll see more of these as we move along through the year. They're in HR, and Janet does them as she can, and you'll see them on the agendas, and we'll be happy to explain any changes. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, it does very well, thank you.
Okay.
And it responds to the day.
Yeah.
Excellent, thank you, sir. Any further discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-96, an order of the City of Richmond adjusting an employee status within the police department. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the police department needs a senior crime a senior crime scene technician due to the growth within the department, and whereas there's an employee within that department which has applied for that position, which meets all requirements, and has requested to be reclassified into that position, and whereas the department has budgeted for this adjustment, now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the following employee within the police department has hereby changed their employment status from crime scene technician to now senior crime scene technician, effective payroll July 6, 2026, pay grade 4. Lauren Ritchie, she was originally hired in 2022. The Board of Commissioners would like to thank her for her continued service and leadership within the department. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-96. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Cole,
Second.
Commissioner Newby. Any discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Ceremonial Order 26-97, order of the City of Richmond accepting resignation by an employee in the Parks Grounds Department. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas Tyler Hendrickson in the Parks Grounds Department has submitted his resignation to the city. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners accepts the resignation from Tyler Hendrickson from the Parks Grounds Department effective June 15th. This order shall be effective immediately upon adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, ma'am. That's Order 26-97. May we have a motion, please, to bring this order to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Brewer,
Second.
Commissioner Newby, is there any discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-98, an order of the City of Richmond to enter into a water treatment program agreement regarding the Whitehall Historic Site. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas Eastern Kentucky University and the Commonwealth of Kentucky have now transferred the Whitehall Historic Shrine to the City of Richmond, and whereas upon ownership, the city wishes to maintain the same company which has operated the water treatment program for the HVAC cooling tower on the property, and whereas it is the desire for Richmond to enter into an agreement setting forth the terms and obligations. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners does hereby approve and enter into a proposed water treatment program agreement, a division of the NCH Corporation with the City of Richmond, and authorizing the mayor to execute same on behalf of the city. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-98. May we have a motion, please, bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Cole
Second.
and Commissioner Newby. Is there any discussion? Mr. City Manager, you want to?
Yeah, this is very similar to the cooling tower we have at District Court that requires the water to be treated so the filters don't get clogged. And it's regular maintenance on this system. If you don't do it, we ran into this at District Court. Regular maintenance wasn't being done, and it cost us a bunch of money to fix it. So we're utilizing the company that was already there, contracted with EKU to do the same thing. It's preventive maintenance on the water cooling tower for the summertime air system.
Any further discussion? Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-99, an order of the City of Richmond hiring a firefighter. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the City of Richmond is in need of a firefighter to meet the needs of the citizens of Richmond, and whereas testing was completed by all candidates and interviews conducted by a selection panel, and whereas a recommendation has been made for the hire. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the following individual is hired as a firefighter 1 for the City of Richmond, contingent on satisfactory completion of all requisite background checks and pre-employment process effective July 20th, 2026, at the annual rate based on the fire pay scale 2627 and pay grade 3. Ashton Short. This individual will serve a 12-month probationary period. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-99. May we have a motion, please, to bring this to the floor for discussion and approval?
I move. Second.
Commissioner Newby, Commissioner Brewer. Any discussion? Chief, does that put you at full capacity? Good, good,
That's good.
good. Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Cole?
Yes.
Commissioner Newby?
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer?
Yes.
Mayor Blythe?
Yes, thank you. Order 26-100, an order of the City of Richmond acknowledging an increase in the retirement benefits of the police and firefighters not covered by the county employees' retirement system. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the City of Richmond created a retirement and benefit fund for members of the police and fire department through ordinance 87-26. And whereas the Richmond City Commission passed an ordinance 90-30, which created the participation in the CERS system for city employees. And whereas there exists one whose retirement benefits are still governed by the terms under ordinance 87-26. And whereas it is in the intent for the Richmond City Commissioners to adjust that retirement benefit for the one pensioner as per section 1, number 4 of ordinance 90-30, which provides for adjustments for those pension benefits. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the participant governed under ordinance 87-26 will be entitled to a pension increase of 4% for the fiscal year 26-27. This increase will be funded by revenue previously received from property taxes set aside for the Police and Fire Pension Fund and by additional funds transferred from the general fund if needed. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-100. May we have a motion, please, bring the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Brewer,
Second.
Commissioner Newby. Is there any discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole.
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-101, an order of the Board of Commissioners approving 2 change orders for the Richmond Regional Sports Complex. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the city is wrapping up completion on the Richmond Regional Sports Complex, there are 2 projects that need to be finalized with the Mountain Bike Trail and Bid Package 2, which is a recommended for a change order. And whereas the City Commission has reviewed these agreements and have made a recommendation to move forward. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners, authorize the following. Change order number 4 for Bid Package 2, which is a proposal request to add additional flagpoles, revise clearing disc golf and mountain bike trails, adjust the disc golf layout, and adjusting netting for the soccer fields for the new layout. Proposal request number 9 is to revise sidewalks for the 2-pack bleachers, adjust sidewalks at the pickleball court to the pavilion, revise the dog park layout, revise sidewalk at the Trailhead Pavilion, and adjust the scoreboard at the championship field for a total cost of $189,152.65. That is with the Rising Sun Development. Change order number 1 for the mountain bike bid package, which will include 2 modular steel bridges for a total of $36,146. The contractor for that is Parsons Construction Services. These projects will both be allocated from the project fund. This order shall become effective immediately upon passage by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-101. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
I move. Second.
Commissioner Newby, Commissioner Brewer. Any discussion?
Mayor, if I may.
Yes, sir, please.
This project is coming down the stretch to completion. We plan on opening this property in November. The change order number 4, bid package 2, several of the items in the proposal request of 7 and 9 were requested on my behalf. As we get out there and start to walk the property and see things that don't look right to us and make adjustments, that's where a lot of these are coming from. The flag poles are something that I added that I felt the park, we forgot about, so we added flag poles at different locations. I thought that was appropriate. There was some netting issues when we looked at soccer fields, and if you've been out there, you know the location of the soccer fields. We're gonna have to have some pretty high netting to catch balls so they don't end up in Tates Creek Road, really. The change order number 1, the mountain bike bid package, this change order actually backs into the previous change order that they had to maneuver the mountain bike course with the disc golf course to avoid each other, so that's why we had to come up with 2 bridges to cross some streams. So I really feel strongly that this should tie up the loose ends on this property. Knock on wood. We've
Famous
got,
last words there,
we have a progress.
There's not enough wood there.
We have a progress meeting next Tuesday, and I feel like we're getting close with the loose ends. So we're coming down the stretch here, and I look forward to get this open to the public.
Well, the bridges crossing the stream sounds like that might be even aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, they'll be cool looking for mountain bikers and hikers, so.
Yes, yes. Good show. Any further discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole.
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-102, an order of the City of Richmond affirming the Section 8 budget for the fiscal year 26-27. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the Section 8 budget has been submitted to and duly reviewed by the Richmond Section 8 Board, and whereas the Board of Commissioners found the budget to be a clear and balanced document. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the attached 2026 and 27 fiscal budget for the Section 8 Department is hereby approved as submitted by the Section 8 Board and adopted. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-102. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Brewer,
Second.
Commissioner Newby. Any discussion? You have, I believe, we all have copies of that. All right. Any question, comment? No discussion? And just a note, the board did discuss the COLA, and it just so happens that we approved tonight, Susan, what that board approved a few days ago, so thank you. There being no other, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby.
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. This is the public comments period. If anyone has come tonight that wishes to address the commission, anyone? Give your name, please, for the clerk.
Yeah, I just want to come up here and talk for a minute. After the fiscal court meeting, it made me think about data centers. I think the Richmond City Council should actually be discussing that.
Do me one favor, just pull that mic, yeah, just, thank you.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. After the fiscal court meeting, I was thinking about data centers, and I think it would be pertinent for the Richmond City Council to discuss a possible moratorium on data centers in the area. We've seen a lot of local governments do that so far, mainly because it seems to be a state issue, but as of right now, the General Assembly is not in session, so the onus of responsibility will fall on local governments. So I think that from what we've seen of how the impact of data centers in some areas and some of the areas they've been targeting, I think that it would be important for a moratorium on data centers. If you disagree with that, that's acceptable. What I find unacceptable is not having a discussion about it. I think that is very necessary, and we should take time to discuss data centers and how they will impact our local communities. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right. Mr. City Manager, please.
Just one item tonight. I want to thank Public Safety, Road Department, Parks Department, Parks Grounds, Tourism, everybody that's involved in the 4th of July festivities. We're ready to go. Of course, that's a week from Saturday. It's hard to believe it's already here, but there's free swim from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock on Saturday at Paradise Cove. Free putt-putt golf from 4 to 11. There's a car show from 4 to 8. And then the vendors, food trucks, inflatables, and live entertainment all starts at 5 o'clock. So it's a long day for our folks, but we do an awesome job. There'll be extra fireworks to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America. So we're looking forward to that. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Super, thank you, sir. That's one of those all hands on deck situations.
Yes, sir.
And it goes so well.
Yep.
It really goes well. Even, and I say it maybe every year, but even the cleanup goes well. And
It's amazing how our departments respond to special events. We got nothing but accolades from the Pride Festival about our work there for them in securing the property, cleanup, and everything involved. And we all, like I say, time and time again, we show up, we suit up, we show up, and we lean on each other. So it works out good.
thank you, sir. Commissioner Cole,
I'm good, Mayor, thank you.
all righty. Commissioner Newby,
I have nothing, sir.
Commissioner Brewer,
He's coming through the door.
Commissioner Brewer. We need to put a microphone in the bathroom.
Are we ready to go?
He said we need to put a microphone in the bathroom.
That's a good one. You're coming around. You're coming around.
Oh, my. Been an interesting day. We're doing well.
Oh, Mike, it was your turn for a comment if you had one. That's what he was saying.
Happy to see that the commissioner is coming along, though, after his surgery, and that his healing will continue to go well. Your turn, sir, if you...
Anybody say anything about our police chief in the Special Olympics?
No, sir.
You represented Kentucky, didn't you?
I did.
Walked them out.
In our great city.
Pretty,
Come up and tell us about it, Chief.
yeah.
So it was great. I mean, it was an honor to be asked to do that. We arrived in Minneapolis on Monday, and we drove up to Duluth by Lake Superior and basically ran various routes all throughout the state till we finally ended up bringing the torch to Minneapolis, where the USA Games took place at the University of Minnesota. So the whole Kentucky delegation of Special Olympic athletes met with me the day of opening ceremonies, and I got to escort them into the actual stadium, which was
Awesome.
really super. ESPN had it on, Disney Plus had it on. It was a huge deal, and the state of Minnesota was very welcoming for the game. So it was really I don't know, I couldn't. Somebody said it earlier, but I can't explain it in words to express how it was. Like it was, there was laughs, there was tears, there was no sleeping, there was sometimes less eating. Bathroom breaks were very far apart, so you didn't drink a lot of water. It was just, it was really fun, and I got to meet 47 other police officers from other states. There was a total of 47 states that was represented, and every town that we went to, there was a ceremony that took place, and they were just, I mean, it was unbelievable how we were treated. and how well that Special Olympics was organized and planned. I mean, it was huge for the athletes. I can only think that it's a chance in a lifetime for them, to be quite honest with
Yes.
you. I mean, they were super excited. If you could have been in the tunnel when those states were coming through with all their athletes, I mean, this was their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really, really great. So I just appreciate the opportunity to go represent our city and the state of Kentucky, and it was unbelievable. I can't put it in words.
How much running did you have to do, Chief?
So it just depends on the day. According to how many towns we went to, mostly it was about 3 times a day. Sometimes it was 4. We did get to canoe the torch across the Mississippi River.
Wow.
Get it from one side to another. We just did various things that you wouldn't even get to do if you just drove to the state and visit, because you're out, you're running the streets. Some things that most people don't get to run over because all the streets were shut down. Like, it was really, really something else. I went to Black Sands Beach where we took team photos right by Lake Superior. Never heard of the place before, but unbelievably beautiful. It's just, and cold. A little colder there. that lake wind was. But, throughout the day, what we would do, we'd start early in the morning, sometimes around 5. We'd meet up, get on a bus. We'd travel to our first location. We'd have a ceremony, travel to the next location, travel to the next location, travel again, and then end up in whatever motel and then start all over the next day. So to me, it was fun because I like running. You all know
Yes, yes.
So it was,
Hamstrings good?
Huh?
Your hamstrings good?
Yeah, oh yeah. Everything's working good so far. I didn't overdo it. It was something else that was really good too is each team, there were 6 teams. And we all ran in formation the entire time, but there was an athlete that was assigned to each team. So an athlete got to actually run with each team.
Wow.
So it was really special. We got to meet and get to know these athletes on a personal level. It was amazing, just absolutely amazing. So,
And Chief, we remember the excitement, the anticipation here, those athletes who announced that they were going to be representing us in the nationals, and
I
just
saw
the
'em.
excitement, and parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were there, loud and proud, along with their other teammates. It was really amazing.
Yeah.
And the CEO of the Kentucky Special Olympics is from Richmond. I don't know if you knew that, Angie.
The new one, yes.
Is actually from Richmond. So I got to talk and meet with her, and turns out we know a lot of people. We're familiar with the same people, and of course, being from Richmond, big. So Richmond had a big part in Special Olympics.
Yes.
A big part, which I'm proud to be part of. It was a great experience.
And I'm sorry I didn't bring it down. There is upstairs a little trophy of appreciation for the participation of the city of Richmond. And this was our 31st year here for Kentucky Olympics, and it's fascinating.
Something that the last day we were there, after all the opening ceremonies were done, they had a little dinner for all the torch runners, and they presented each torch runner with the actual torch that was carried through all the states. So I actually got one of the torches that I plan on putting up in a display and hanging it up at the police department.
Yes, sir.
Just so people know that, hey, not only does the city of Richmond support Special Olympics, but we go a little extra.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you
Thank
all.
you. Thank
I'm
you
gonna say
so
something
much.
about this man while he's standing here.
Yeah.
Not only this stuff, but he honestly, he is a good example, a representative of Richmond. If you watch law enforcement in itself, you watch the local news, anytime they want somebody to give their opinion or what's going on, and not even to do with Richmond, just a topic in general.
Yeah.
This man's on TV.
Yeah.
And you're a credit to Richmond, buddy.
Thank you.
He's certainly an ambassador to
Yes.
for Richmond, so we appreciate that.
It takes all of us, you know that, right? I know the city manager says it all the time, it's a huge
But
team.
the
but
team, yes.
It really is. Your all support make that possible. We've got a lot of great young officers that make that possible. I have a lot of leaders in that department. We work very well with the fire department, the street department. The city as a whole, in my opinion, okay, is the best that it's ever been. I'm just saying
Yes, sir.
the way that it is.
Yes, sir.
And it's awesome. wouldn't change a thing. 28 years as of yesterday for me. June the 22nd, turned 28 years. So,
Congratulations,
I mean,
sir.
I love it.
Thank you.
And I enjoy it. Well,
He's
thank you.
promised me at least 4 more years.
Yes, sir.
I'm still motivated. I'm still inspired by it. So I'm going to continue doing that until, if I feel that I'm not making a difference and I'm not motivated about the job, then we'll have a sit down and talk. But I think right now we're good to go.
I'll keep an eye on your speed running through Richmond. I'll watch him.
Two things.
He's still going. He's still going.
First of all, and I said it before, I don't know that I've ever seen a police chief who can smile and have the demeanor that this man has in what he does. And I know there's some days that are more challenging than some others.
Yeah.
But we're glad you're our chief of police.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. I mean, it's my hometown, and
That's
there's a lot
it.
invested here,
That's it. Yes, sir.
We'll see how well those recruits smile tomorrow. They get to run with me the first.
Yes, I know it. I know it. I know it. And those young, what you said a moment ago, those young people and Gary Schaefer, right? How many years for Schaefer with
Oh, he's
us?
He's going on
38.
Uh-huh.
Now, does that include the academy?
No,
See, he's got beyond that even.
no, he's almost to his second 20 years.
Yeah.
So, he retired with us.
Yeah.
And then came back, and he's almost completed another 20 years.
Yes, sir.
Amazing.
Yes.
He does a great job. I mean, even this week, he's, I'm not sure if y'all know exactly how this works. You may remember me talking about, we were approved to teach safety officers the academy. So we have the Safety Officer Academy program set up. So other departments throughout the state send their officers to us to train.
Right.
He's the instructor. So right now, there's a safety officer from Georgetown that's there for the next 3 weeks in the academy for them. I mean, it just says a lot.
It says a lot.
Yes.
I appreciate him. I'm glad he's there. I'm glad we got the team we got.
I told him he has to stay around a little while to teach these youngsters
He's been around.
what it's all about.
Back in '88.
and what it was like when we didn't have all of the niceties we've got now for our department.
Well, we got to have him around. We got to have somebody to pick on me.
Chief,
That's all right.
thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Mayor, I'll tell you what's wonderful is being able to call department heads and say, hey, what do you think about this? And them say, no, that's not going to work. We've tried that before. Let's go a different direction. Or call them and saying, what do you think? Or them calling me and say, what do you think about this? And it's like, yeah, I think we can do that. It's a two-way street, and that open communication between my office, the department heads, and everybody involved makes us efficient and makes us be able to make good decisions. And it's just a beautiful thing right now.
Thank you, thank you. Again, both of our chiefs and all of our department heads that are here tonight. And anything else, Commissioner Brewer?
No.
All right. Let me just acknowledge the presence of General Manager of Richmond Utilities, who's always here at our meetings, and Scott Althauser. We greatly appreciate your vision and what you contribute to that board that helps Richmond. Some of these things we've done even tonight in annexations and that kind of thing, that's really got to be supported by Richmond Utilities. So we're grateful, and he too has a wonderful demeanor with all that has to be done through that entity. The way you do it. I often say to folks, and I'm through, Jim, I often say to folks that it's not always just what you do, but it's also how you do it. Not always what you say, but how you say it, and we appreciate so much, Scott. The board will meet, the Richmond Utilities Board will meet in the morning at 9 at the Richmond Utilities on Halle Irvin, and always look forward to that meeting. All hearts and minds clear. Certainly acknowledge the absence of Commissioner Goebel tonight. All hearts and minds are clear. We'll entertain a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Cole, Commissioner Newby. Madam Clerk, please, we'll do it formally.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you, and thanks to all of you